Now at 5:30, more arrests on the way. New Haven's police chief tells us her department is not done when it comes to an unsanctioned motorcycle rally that brought thousands to the Elm City over the weekend. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live with the mobile newsroom on Sargent Drive with all of those details. Matt.
Well, Aaron, I want you to take a look at this parking lot here. You can see the tire marks, and it's more of the same out on Sargent Drive. This is just one of the locations here in the Elm City that was impacted. Now, the city asked organizers of the East Coast and motorcycle event to call it off. That didn't happen, so they made a few arrests, and the chief tells us they're going to be looking at body camera footage from their officers to identify anyone else whom they say was breaking the law. Burnouts, stunts, and clouds of smoke that had New Haven's mayor and top cops steamed this weekend.
Obviously, it was a real disappointment that so many people still decided to come to New Haven, that the organizers still decided to push through with the events.
Thousands of motorcycle enthusiasts turned out along New Haven's waterfront in the Annex neighborhood for the annual East Coastin' event. With the department stretched thin dealing with an increase in violence, the mayor and police chief asked people to stay home after organizers couldn't secure permits from the city.
As people were gathering, we were very clear that the streets would remain open, that there would be no parking and then no parking locations, and pedestrians would not take over the street.
The city assigned 150 officers to patrol the area, keeping the public safe and the streets open. But Chief Renee Dominguez says the group broke her biggest rule, asking that there be no stunt show.
So we had a conversation that there would be no stunt show. I said it numerous times. I said it right before the stunt show happened, and they being the group that was in and around the clubhouse, moved in mass and participated in a stunt show on waterfront, which shut down the port traffic for approximately an hour as we had to clear them from the area.
As a result, police charged the organizer with inciting a riot and breach of peace.
The stunt show piece of it is where we were able to charge him with the inciting the riot. There's a group of individuals, there's definitely tumultuous and violent behavior happening over there. 2
other people were arrested for reckless driving, reckless endangerment, and a 4th was charged with disorderly conduct. The chief tells us they also issued 10 motor vehicle infractions, ticketed and towed 4 vehicles, and also handed out several infractions for public drinking. And she says they're not done. The plan is to look at the body camera footage of the officers on scene to see who was breaking the law, with the plan to then make further arrests by warrant.
We believe that there was about 5,000 individuals who came. Last year there was approximately 10,000. So while there was a decrease, it wasn't nearly enough of a decrease.
Now, the city says it's also going to be sending the organizers of the event a bill for the overtime. The chief says they are still working, pulling those overtime slips together, trying to come up with a number. She says she hopes to have that by the end of the week. We're live with the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.